Alright, so finally, the Jamaican motorist prayers has been answered. Imagine going to a mechanic when I scam you. Imagine going to a mechanic when I tell you say yo, more than one thing's wrong with the car. Imagine when something wrong with the car, you now go to three or four mechanic, you're going to one. Alright, so the Chinese them figure out one of the biggest problem in Jamaica. You know, the auto shops. You get me? I said the mechanic shops. You get me? I said so they were so smart that they created multiple mechanic shops in Jamaica for the past 2 months, leading to 3 months. And in no time, those mechanic shops are the most popular mechanic shops in Jamaica. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Watch that style. Dear customers, for better service, we can only give 30 service number each day. If you don't get a number today, please come back another day. So imagine the mechanics, imagine the auto shops, the Chinese auto shops are getting more than 30 customers a day, bro. Dog, watch a picture here. In that picture, this is in the afternoon. And you know it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I see him set the line look. Boom, come on, man. Me think the Chinese them have the best business mind, bro. You get me? I say the Chinese, when it comes to making money, the Chinese are the right race for make money, bro. Especially in a people country. I think Jamaica them should take the US and China tariff war as the perfect example, bro. Imagine you are selling shoes with $2. We make the shoes with $10 and I sell for $20. Come to us, we will sell you. And what's the style too? No takeover plan. So the Chinese are saying that they're not planning to take over the auto shop industry in Jamaica. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. The last time you go downtown and you go in a Chinese store, I say 4 only in the store. Next year me go downtown and go in a Chinese store there. I say 3 on the line up on the block. I say Chin A, Chin B, Chin C, Chin D. So what do you mean I'm not planning to take over? But wait, the Prime Minister pick up Wagwan because remember, Chinese has been in Jamaica for quite a while now, long before me born. I'm here 40 yet. But Andrew only I think and say, alright, we can't have this again, you know. We cannot have the Chinese them take over again. So look what the Prime Minister do. So government probing legality of Chinese mechanics at popular repair shops. So the government is probing what going at the Chinese shop. So basically, what the government has said is you need to hire more Jamaican workers and also check if most of the Chinese workers have work permit. You get me answer? But come to think of it, bro. Chinese don't like Jamaicans. That's my honest opinion. Chinese don't like Jamaicans. And me honestly don't like with nobody. But honestly don't like work with nobody. We speak a different language. Because me did that work and you have you get me answer? So me honestly think them don't like work with Jamaicans. I don't think it's a racism thing. But think it's a more of a frequency thing. But think Chinese honestly don't think Jamaica depend on the same frequency them depend in terms of the business mindset and the growing mindset. Jamaica don't depend on the frequency. I'm totally agree. Because there's no way when it comes to business, when it comes to making money, especially in a somebody else's country, Jamaica is not on the same frequency with the Chinese. I honestly think that's the problem. You get me? As me think the Chinese them know that they can work better with each other. You know, but the government smart still. Because alright, in a space of 2 months, Uno are the most popular mechanic shops in Jamaica. What the fuck? I'm not like Jamaica, you have a whole lot of good mechanics in Jamaica. You get me I say? But we have more than good mechanics are scammers. And we all know what scammers is. You get me I say? Everybody want to dig off piece or something, bro. You get me I say? Everybody want something. Everybody want money. Especially the type of car we are drive, bro. You get me I say? Because imagine, it looks so bad, dog. Imagine you have something wrong with the car and you literally have to go to more than one mechanic, bro. That fuck up, dog. Come like you buy your shoes, dog. You go down to buy your shoes. And in order to get a more reasonable price, you have to go to 3 salesperson. Because you go to A at 5 grand, you go to B at 8 grand, you go to C at 10 grand. At that point, I wonder what kind of different shoes I'm sell. You get me? So we're going to jump more into the story still. Alright, so let's jump in this story. So the government has launched an investigation into the employment status of several Chinese mechanics working at the fast-growing auto repair shop in Fairpen, near the St. Andrew St. Catherine border. Alright, so the Labour Minister, Pernell, confirmed on Thursday that his ministry is probing whether all legal and regulatory requirements have been met by the workers at the WH Car Service, a Chinese-owned operation that has drawn large crowds and social media buzz for its quick and reportedly more affordable vehicle repairs. As I said before, something that's sounding right about that story there. Yeah, man, something that's sounding right about that story there. You get me, I say? Because if he's talking about being certified as a mechanic, bro, most mechanics in Jamaica are not certified. You get me, I say? It's a skill. Anybody can sting on what somebody do a skill, and then the person give them a boss and say, all right, try work on a card. You get me, I say? But anyways, the Minister of Labour and Social Security is aware of the public concerns surrounding the employment status of several Chinese nationality reportedly engaged as mechanics in Jamaica. We want to assure the public that a comprehensive investigation is currently underway to determine whether all legal and regulatory requirements, including valid work permits and employment documentation, have been satisfied. So the Minister Charles stressed that his ministry is coordinating with relevant agencies to ensure labor laws are upheld. Alright, now we're talking. Alright, so honestly believe, well, this is just my opinion. If the Chinese don't ever blow up, so most people them would look into it. You get me? I say, me honestly believe there's a plot twist behind it. Me believe say, yo, it's a case where, I remember people, mechanics are one of the biggest problems in Jamaica when it comes to transportation, fixing transportation, in my opinion. You get me? I say, and most people, when know a mechanic, them know more than one mechanic, because it's like you buying a shoes. You never go one place because you want to know if there's a better price. You get me? I say, because I can guarantee that nobody in Jamaica has ever went to one mechanic for the same problem. You get me? I say, because people, mechanics are one of the people you cannot trust. You know, they are some of the biggest scammers in Jamaica without a doubt. You get me? I say, so if the Chinese them can come in and we can trust the Chinese more than our regular mechanics, bro. Trust me, these mechanics are going to come out of business. You get me? I say, because it has been about a week now, me hear about that story, bro. Haven't been a month as yet. And you are telling me that these mechanics auto shops are one of the most popular auto shops in Jamaica, bro. In a week span, not even a month, imagine a year, bro. Some of these mechanics are just basically get out, them not have no job, man, youth. Alright, so we'll go back to the story. So the rights of both foreign workers and Jamaican citizens remain priority, and any breaches, if found, will be addressed in accordance with the law. We remain committed to transparency, due process, and protection of our labour market integrity, he said. So the minister said updates will be provided once the investigation concludes on Wednesday. So the Gleaner reported that the shop has been drawing customers from across the island, many of whom arrived before dawn to secure a spot. A notice now caps the number of vehicles serviced each day at 30. Inside the shop, Director Ming Cheong explained that the restriction is to preserve quality as the business, which launched just 2 months ago, adjusted to its rapidly expanded clientele. Alright, so I was wrong. The business actually was launched 2 months ago. You get me? I said, but bro, that is still not enough time for a business to kick off that fast. Anyways, we realize that too many people want to come in to check their vehicles, but we don't want to load down our quality of the service, Chen told the Gleaner through a translator. Currently, 10 Chinese mechanics are employed at the facility. Ming said their presence is not to undercut Jamaican mechanics, but to provide a complementary skill set. He revealed the plans to hire and train the local workers, saying mechanics fixing vehicles, it's a skill. If Chinese mechanics and the Jamaican mechanics skill mobilize, we can improve the whole industry. Ming also pointed to the future plans for expansion in other parishes and to begin selling car parts locally. However, he noted difficulties sourcing rare parts in Jamaica, saying right now it's hard for us to get parts in local Jamaica because some of the parts they are rare, and that's some of the challenge. So the veteran Jamaican mechanic Steve Holland welcomed the presence of the shop, saying it could lower car part prices, promoting training. Alright, so that was the story. Let's me talk about. But as I say, my analysis of this whole situation is because I have worked with Chinese in my early part of my career. Me honestly think, as I say, my opinion, me honestly think Chinese don't like work with Jamaicans. I don't think they're racist. I think their own kind is more easier to deal with. You get me, I say? And the reason why I say this, when I was working in a tissue factory, just left school, got the job, they were Chinese, right? And all of the person that we delivered to was Chinese. We never delivered to a black man yet. And multiple persons like business owner, black business owner come up to me and say, oh, how can they get 100 tissues, this and that? I'm going to bring it to the boss, and the boss literally turn it down and say, no. What do you do? You get me, I say? So I honestly think they have a problem working with the Jamaicans because, bro, Jamaicans are easy to work with. Not for bash my own kind, but Jamaicans are not easy to work with. You get me, I say? And we can literally sue them on that. If you don't want to work with Jamaicans, that's fine. But where the minister basically I say is, if you're going to be in Jamaica country, you definitely have to hire Jamaican mechanics. You get me, I say? Same thing with the wholesale them. Because if it's up to the Chinese them alone on the wholesale, if it's up to them. You get me, I say? But the fact that you're in our country, you have to provide jobs for the locals. You get me, I say? But bro, this look bad, man. This look bad for our country to have so many skilled workers. Well, I refer to Jamaica. Have so many skilled workers. And you make foreigners come to Jamaica and outshine on the business, bro. Bro, this goes to show the quality that the mechanics them really offer, bro. You get me? I was like, think about it. It goes to show that the quality the mechanics them really offer. You get me? I say, and all the car owners, you know what I talk about. Because think about it. If you have a car and something to the car, right, and you have to go to 3 different mechanics for them to tell you what is wrong. Because one I tell you said this wrong, next one I tell you said that wrong. You get me? I say, you don't know what to do. And if all 3 of them get the same answer, at 3 different prices I get. 3 different quality of work you're getting. So I honestly think people invest a lot of money in a car and them just want good service. I think that's the only problem. You get me? I say, that's why I see so much car pack up at the mechanic. I wait for just them check the car for me and it's alright. And that is wrong with that me I work with. You get me, I say? Because Jamaican mechanics, bro, you know, the Chinese them say, oh, alright, this is our year. The Chinese them literally say, oh, this is our year, and we are gonna fit in every country we say we can master certain skills or certain areas. Because if you think about it, Chinese has been in Jamaica long before me even born. You get me? I say I sell in a Chinese store. You get me? And for them to be selling, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it still, but as I say, when it comes to making money, Chinese are the perfect country, they have the perfect business mind, you know, because in Jamaica, you have a lot of Chinese stores, especially on one road, you know, you have a place named Downtown in Jamaica, right? And you have mostly Chinese store on that road. You have a road named Princess Street in downtown. You have mostly Chinese store on that road. And I guarantee if you go on that road and you see 2 Chinese stores and ask if they are related, they're going to say, yeah, because what they do is, bro, there's a trick to this, what they do, one by the store, one by a store, right? 4 the family members, them night. Buy that store and then branch off and giving the next family member that store. So now there's 3 family members in the one store and 1 in the next store. Then they branch off again and give 1 more family member the store. You get me? I say, can you see some money night, bro? And I'm say Jamaicans, Chinese, I think Chinese have the best minds when it comes to business, bro. It's like them put everything behind them. It's alright, a business we are focused on, let's work together and make the bread. You get me? I say, while Jamaica have a lot of ego, when they start a business together, who not thief this, who not do that. You get me? I say, but Chinese them have a good business mind.